All right, guys, that was a look at our top five, one of the many top fives coming out of MLG Dallas, the Winter Championship. I can't wait for the Spring Championships. They're coming up June 28th through the 30th, and passes are on sale right now on MajorLeagueGaming.com. So go to MajorLeagueGaming.com or store.MajorLeagueGaming.com. Buy your team pass. They're at a discounted rate, only $280 for the team if you get them now, and if you wait closer to the event, they go up as high as $400. So save yourself some cash, spend it on a hotel room, maybe some party favors after the event. But anyway, Golden Boy, I'm 21. I know how to party. All right. Coming up next, guys, we do not have TVA number 1 versus Vertex Insomnia. I looked at the games, and unfortunately, Vertex Insomnia were playing down a man. So, not going to lie, I was looking at the stats, and TVA number 1 just slaughtered them. The first game of Hardpoint was within 8 minutes, which is expected. So, we're going to skip right ahead. Twisted Method, though, going up against Bodycount. And we looked at these rosters, and this is going to be a good match for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, you can't forget about Body Count. This is a squad that, if I'm correct, looking at the roster, Fastball, he competed actually in one of the first Frag Cups. I think he made it to the final back in MW3. So the Body Count name itself has some clout to it. But on the other side of that, though, Puckett, you are going to have 4 very talented players. And I don't know who Davis Nova is, but I do know who Thing 2 is. And I also know who Ricky as well as Solo is. And Ricky had a great performance at UMG, by the way, as well as Solo. Ricky was actually playing with hashtag Paul Megna.
Okay.
Funny enough. Yeah. So, but he played amazing. And I can tell you right now that this is going to be a match to watch.
All right. Well, Ricky, he's been on our stream multiple times, part of that Team Moho crew that won $2,000 in just 2 weeks. A Game Battles veteran, and I expect him to perform well with his squad. But Body Count, they're no slouches. Let's kick things off in 3, 2, 1. It's game number 1. I'm on board with Solo here as Hardpoint Standoff in our first map in the best of 5. Coming up next, we got Search and Destroy Standoff, CTF on Raid, Hardpoint Raid, and Search and Destroy on Raid. So a lot of Raid to finish this one out, but at the start, it's all Solo and it's all Standoff. And Solo, his initial play here is to take out the anchor and lock down this green side of the map. What should he be doing next now, Golden Boy?
Let's go.
Well, you know, he just needs to, and you can see actually I was going to say he drops down, get a kill there, hold it down, let his teammates get that control. And this is pretty much all he really can do at this point in time because the thing is that this middle hill, there's going to be so much contention, but I do think that Twisted Method will be able to maintain control.
Looking at the mini-map, you can see there's going to be 2 inside the hard point. That's Ricky watching the yellow side entrance. Solo, he's watching the broken wall. Both players on big score streaks. Solo's going to leave with his 4 kills, and he's got to look out. He's got players behind him about to be taken down, and there he goes. That is going to be the players from Body Count taking him out. It wasn't Fastball, but Fastball is going to be our next player into the second hard point. 39-7, though. What a great start here from Twisted Method.
Yeah, this is what I expect out of this team. And look for Ricky to make some noise over here by the statue. He's on a 4 score streak right now. And if he gets this kill, he could be pretty close to getting a Hellstorm and a Lightning Strike. And I think they know that he's close. So they're going to be playing a little slow, and they finally do take him out. But yeah, looking at what's going on activity in the hill-wise, Twisted Method has just maintained some solid control here, Puckett.
And I really want to showcase Davis Nova and get to know him. I tweeted Short Shot, I was like, Davis Nova isn't you, right? Because I've seen him go off on this game type as Short Shot was playing against Unite at the MLG Champs. Anyway, Davis, he seems to be his own guy, and we got Ricky. He's his own guy inside the hill at the moment, and he's got the multicolored weaponry there, pulling out his M8. The rest of his teammates all pushing up. Ricky's going to milk the final seconds here. He's on a 2-kill spree, had the 200-point bonus for getting the hard point, and he's going to call out those players spawning at gas. Unfortunately, can't round the corner, and the new hard point is going to go in favor of his opponent's. Body Count's Gunner is up top in the house.
Yeah, this is a great position here for Gunner because he is going to have that Cap 40 watching the staircase, and anyone who comes in for a contention, they're going to get met with a lot of bullets there. You can see actually he will be able to take out one, and he cannot take out the player in the top floor. That was going to be Thing 2 with the stop. He will gain control of the top blue hardpoint. I'm liking what I'm seeing here out of Twisted Method, Puckett. They are such a solid team, and really, I think that with some more time working together, they could be a potential top 16, top 8 placing team at this Spring Championships.
I definitely like what we're seeing so far. 92-28. This game has been a blowout when I expected it to be very close. Solo, he is rotating once again. He's going to be trying to come up behind the anchors here from Bodycount. And let's switch over to Solo, as he's in a great position to get 1, if not 3 kills.
Yeah, and by the way, I was just corrected on Twitter. I just wanted to say hashtag Paul Magna because, you know, hashtag Paul Magna. But he actually played with Mullet Nation, who placed 3rd at UMG. Ricky did. So, yes, just an FYI on that one. Want to correct myself. Thank you very much, too. I used to try hard on Twitter.
Who else was on that squad? Sharp and Nate Shot?
It was actually, it was a Sharp. No, not Nate Shot. It was Sharp, Ricky. Oh, my God. I'm drawing a blank here. Saints and Nameless.
Oh,
as
there
well.
we go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, very good team. Very good team.
All right, Solo doing work here in the stairs, is on a 7-kill spree, has all of his score streaks, checking the wrong corner, but his opponent left out the door, earning 200 more points. He could get back-to-back score streaks if he keeps playing like this. Bad time to reload, gets the kill anyway with the last 5 bullets. We'll have one more challenger coming through the boxes, and this has been all Solo. Let's take a look at our stats here as he totally clears out this half of the map. 17 and 5, 2 caps and 3 defends already.
That is just absolutely crazy. You don't want a player like Solo going off, Bucket, because that is just dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. He is finally going to get cleaned up there by Nope, but you know what? That was the damage has been done. Solo has Sentry. He has Hellstorm already in his possession, and their middle hill is now coming out here. I don't know if they're going to be able to stop him.
He's looking so good, and honestly, he's been doing most of it with the Cap 40. I now understand why Deserto hates this thing so much. And he is just destroying at medium, at long range, doesn't matter. Solo doing it all, and he might as well use his Hellstorm because he's about 1 kill away from earning a 2nd one.
Yeah, you know, don't hate the game, hate the player. That's what I'm saying. I know it's reverse, but you know, it's just what I'm saying. Oh man, I should just stop.
No, well, I think you should continue. In fact,
I should just
do more broken quotes would be fantastic.
Yeah.
The sentry gun for Solo doing work. He's going to loop around, get his score streaks again, earning himself a 2nd score streak, or excuse me, a 2nd sentry gun. 171-64. You know what? There's 4 minutes left on the clock, but by the way Solo's playing, I don't feel like any other player deserves attention. I'm going full screen with him. We'll check his stats. 24 and 7, make it 25. I'm just going to put my controller down and relax for a minute here, Golden Boy.
Yeah, you know, I don't blame you here. You could pretty much keep the camera on Solo the entire time. He's pretty much putting on a show. Unfortunately, I do want to point this out. That was a utter fail.
Yep.
That sentry went down, and then the trophy system went down. I was like, what? That was a little too late for that one.
Doing it backwards, my friend. Once again, I think that's time number 27. I've seen it on the stream. If you're going to put a sentry gun and you carry trophy systems, trophy first, then the sentry.
That is actually a very valid point there, Bucket. But you know what? This is pretty much all going to be wrapped up. So surprising how Twisted Method is playing on this. And really, it's not even Twisted Method. It's the Solo show. 28 and 3. He has 3 caps and 6 defense. And while granted, Think 2 actually has 9 defense and 5 captures, you cannot argue with the fact that Solo slaying has opened up so many opportunities here for this team.
Would you say that Solo has 40 caps?
40 caps? I mean, maybe.
There's one. All right, he's looking for another. Can he?
I mean, he's been doing damage with that cap.
That's 2 caps, working his way up to the 40 number. Anyway, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. The difference in score, well, it's brutal. It's not going to be an easy number to come back from. And Toxic, he goes down. Fastball showing some life upstairs in the hard point, but he won't last long. And Solo and friends just cruising here in game number 1 on standoff. I think they can close it out with 3 minutes left.
Yep, and I think so too. But if you are a body count right now, you're just thinking about search and destroy. We always talk about this, search and destroy, the game changer game type. You know, because it's round by round. There's a lot of pressure because it's round-based game type. You know, elimination-based, all that stuff. 250 to 77 for the final score there. As you take a look at the stats, 32 and 11 for Solo, 4 cap. 6 defends, but Think 2, you got to give him credit. 7 caps, 11 defends on that one. It's the other 2 teammates. Ricky, who usually is the player that goes off and just dominates people's faces, that's not happening here. It was clearly so.
Yeah, you know what? Ricky's going to be like, I'm going to go positive. The rest of my team's going to try and go positive, but Solo, let's let him go triple positive. 32 and 11 with 6 defends was our player to watch in game number 1. Can Bodycount shut him down in game number 2. It's going to be Search and Destroy on the same map coming up next.